Video 41. Yes, video 41. I guess everything that happened over the weekend at Dead by Dog, I'm not counting that. Dead by Dog videos are are their own thing. These numbered videos are a series of basically the videos I filmed from home. A couple exceptions to the rule, but that's how it goes for the most part. And for the first time ever, I even got some notes. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Of course, right away I want to start with just the biggest bummer ever. The More Than Red video got pulled, folks. Super sad about that. I guess it was Mike V's dirty diaper. Yeah, I guess Mike V's dirty diaper got that video pulled. And yes, I tried to fight it. They said, like, yeah, you can appeal it. They got back to me like not even an hour later. Nope, sorry, we're sticking to our guns. So I guess yeah, the next thing I want to get into about the Dead by Dog 2 weekend was some extra special thank yous. God, I feel like reading off the clipboard is a little bit too robotic. Let me try and be more authentic here. Yeah, of course, gotta thank the man himself, J-Dawg. Super cool. That was so nice of him to do that 30-minute video for me at the warehouse. That was so cool. And yeah, I just loved it. I just wanted to follow him around for 30 minutes and just film him interacting with people. I got exactly what I wanted. That was really cool of him. And this for putting on the whole fest. I hope so bad he sold 400 tickets. I hope so bad. I really hope there's a Dead by Dog tree. I'll be there. No, I don't got to think about it this time. The second tickets go up for sale, I'll be there. I don't care who's playing. Yeah. Dead by Dog tree, you can count on me being there. Of course, another extra special shout out. The man himself, Adam Benenson, Layla Lover, difficult following, whatever you know him as. Got me from the airport, drove me around, and I'm a little high maintenance sometimes. You call me the passenger princess. That was me over the weekend. He was super helpful. Good dude, and it was his birthday Saturday. He's the man. Definitely to thank him. And of course, a huge thank you to the two people that put me up for the night. Yeah, the night I got in, I stayed with Craig Horval, J-Dawg's younger brother, Reaper. Yeah, he put me up for the first night. And of course, the second and third nights, Sam Biles put me up. So yeah, that was cool. I had to be a little quiet about that. I couldn't really say much about that publicly, but yeah, the second and third nights I was out there, I stayed with, yeah, the man himself. And of course, he was with a friend drove him out there. Whoa. Uh-oh, yeah. That guy that drove him out there, that was a really, really cool dude. Wow. How unprepared of me. Took notes, I didn't remember his name. Yeah, the dude that came out with Sam, he was really cool. And of course, yeah, extra, yeah, special shout out, Buff Metal Justin. Just the nicest guy. I'm a big fan of his channel. He's really coming up. I wish I could be as entertaining as him. You know, it was funny at that warehouse. I didn't really want to do any interviews. It was that little sit-down chat with J-Dawg. My dang phone overheated, but you know, he just seemed so nice and approachable. I was like, I'm gonna ask him to do an interview. We should. I thought, you know what? And it's cool. I saw it's at 2,000 views. He's a cool dude. And of course, my last extra special shout out, yeah, Owen Walton. He changes his name on here quite a bit. I think on YouTube he's JohnRamboPTSD. We got to hang out and get a pizza, but I wish we could have hung out more, man. I wish I could have hung out with him like before the show, after the show. Do a video with him. I'm really sad I didn't do a video with him. I wanted to so bad. Just to pick his brain a little. He seems really knowledgeable, especially about the bands he's a fan of. Oh, got things flying here. Okay. You know, it was funny. When I got to the Airbnb the first night, the one I was staying at with Sam Biles, there was this little Jehovah's Witness thing wedged into the door. And I was going to throw it away, but I thought, you know what? I want to get a few people to sign it. So I got Sam Biles to sign it in Reaper. It's paper. I didn't want to bring it to the show or the warehouse. I thought it would get crunched up. But I thought, hey, I was staying with Reaper and Sam, so yeah. I had them sign this little Jehovah's Witness packet. This is too funny. I really got a kick out of this. So yeah, definitely. I mean, there were so many cool people. Caleb Peacher, super nice kid. Michael Prince, love him. It's really, he's jacked, man. He's a scary looking dude. But never judge a book by his cover. He's such a cool dude. He gave me a CD. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, Layla Lover for driving me around. Craig letting me stay with him and doing a couple of videos. Sam Biles letting me stay with him. His friend. Really, his friend was so nice. The dude, you saw him on Instagram. He had the cowboy boots and the cowboy hat. Yo, to a metal show. Who does he think he is? Gay Dave? Dave Vincent? Really cool guy. Buff Metal Johnson. Owen Walton. Yeah, definitely some of my highlight moments. And okay, I guess I'll move along to some of my videos. You know, the first video I uploaded was Reaper Metal Productions, of course, Craig Horville and Adam Benenson. I consider him a part of Reaper Metal Productions. He uploads there on that channel. We did a video in a cave. It's only at like 200 views, which typically is great for my channel. Usually if one of these videos gets 200 views, I'm happy, but I thought, oh, that one deserves more. It was cool, hanging out in a cave out in Ohio. You know, the thumbnails, you can't really see much. I think the bad thumbnail might be a part of it, but it deserves more views. Boy, this video's got to be really boring. I'm just mumbling and mumbling. And then later that night, Reaper Metal Productions, Craig and Adam, we did a video for about 45 minutes. And over half the video, I'd say, we were talking about, you know, a subject that everyone has an opinion on. AI album artwork. I know most people hate it. It's frowned upon, but you know, if you have a stake in that game, or if you're interested in the whole AI album art opinion thing, I think you should check that video out. You might find it interesting. And yeah, the Hell's Open Warehouse videos. I saw one's already at 10,000 views. That was great. Super, super bummed about that one. I was sitting down talking with Dawg and Sam Biles. We were probably talking for like 20 minutes. Cut off in 3.5 minutes. I'm like, no, I had to lose over 15 minutes of footage. I wanted to cry. I wanted to freaking cry, man. That was a bummer. I feel so robotic right now, reading off my notepad and being half asleep, tired. I've only been home not that long. I'm exhausted. But I thought, I gotta strike while the iron's hot. I know Dead by Dog's fresh on everyone's mind. Yet I got a little note. You're just about that Buff Metal Justin interview. I didn't really even plan on doing interviews at the warehouse. He's just so cool, and I knew it would be a hit. It's funny, like, I could have interviewed someone in the band that was playing that night. Well, you know, but you know, I wouldn't have felt comfortable asking them. You know, Justin, he was just so cool. I felt comfortable asking him, and it was delivered. And I appear on his channel. That's cringe. Yeah, not him, me. Oh, I was cringe. Yeah, had to go out, leave the hall. 69, of course. Yeah, the 3.5 year long. That's what we call it, the 3.5 year troll. Coming up on the 4-year troll. Had to go at him. Yeah. So after the warehouse was Ohio Death Fest. Super, super bummed that I missed Limb Splitter and Volnificus. That was, you know, like I mentioned on my pre-Dead by Dog show video, the trip. I really wanted to see Volnificus. I love their demo comp. It sucks that that clash with the warehouse, open warehouse. I really wish it didn't. I got there as Exploding Zombies was playing. I only missed one song. If you watch that Exploding Zombies video, you'll see it starts off with me walking to the stage. That was me getting to the venue. Yeah, that was me getting to the venue. I was there, you know, getting my ticket scanned, getting my wristband, checking my ID. I heard him playing. I'm like, man, I gotta get in there. I got in there, hit record, got up. They crushed. Wow, that vocalist, boy, that dude was jacked. And that zombie, whatever, face scarf, mask, whatever he was wearing, yeah, he looked cool. His vocals, and boy, a new member, you think he'd be a ham and egger, but man, he really brought life to that set. That Exploding Zombie set, that was great. Just definitely check that video out. Vocalist was cool, got a photo with him, and he followed me on Instagram too. You better believe I followed him right back. Badass looking dude, super cool dude. After that, Meat Hook played next. You know, I checked them out when I saw they were on this fest. They were great. I bought a couple CDs. I'm going to give them the award for the most underrated band I've seen at Ohio Death Fest. And, oh, underrated. You know, that video, the word underrated gets tossed around so loosely, but I'm going to actually base this off of the views on my videos so far. Of all my Ohio Death Fest videos, I think the Meat Hook one has the least amount of views. And I'm like, y'all sleeping. I was sleeping on Meat Hook. I loved, hey, they didn't fit the bill according to the Dawg. The vocalist had on baggy pants, sunglasses, a bandana draped over his shoulder. It was great. Oh, I was all in. I got home and ordered another CD. I guess they have 5 releases. 2 are rare. 2 I already owned. I can't name them. I just got into them recently. But the other one I ordered. Yeah, I wish I would have filmed Meat Hook's whole set. I was just so worried about, you know, how much batteries I'd have on my phone. Even with the portable phone charger I brought, I had to play it safe and end that one early, which was too bad. That's why a lot of those Ohio Death Fest videos were short. I didn't know if my phone would hold with that portable charger. It did overheat a couple times. Yeah, Morpheus Defense, got to see some Descends. Of course, I love Ritual of Affinity, got to see some death metal royalty there. Brodequin. Wow, that drummer's a badass. And yeah, I think he just joined, what, a few years ago, so he'd be a ham and egger, but man, what a badass. Brodequin's set was great. 10 out of 10. Yeah, Rochevore and Malignancy, they were the next 2 bands. And you know, those videos I didn't mind cutting a little short because I already have really good videos of both of these bands from Dead by Dog 1. Saw them both a year ago at DBD 1, so yeah, but it was cool. Got a picture with a couple of the guys in Malignancy. Played, you know, on Dead by Dog 1, they only played that Intrauterine, how do you say it? Intrauterine Cannibalism. So it was cool to see a set with a little more variety, you know? Eugenics. Scattered Remnants. I did get that full set because I knew that would be a hit. I knew that would be a big deal. And I thought that was cool during the last song that Burial's vocalist got on stage. What a treat. That was awesome. Regurgitation. Yeah. I got their full set. Finally got to see them. I thought it was cool they ended with Black Sabbath. But boy, I guess their guitarist was having issues in the beginning. And if you watch the video, you'll see, boy, that I have invested interest in that. I don't know why, but I was just really interested in that poor guy's guitar issues. Well, he did great, man. When they got the guitar thing sorted out, he really nailed it. And unfortunately, after Regurgitation, I got out of there. You know, it was like after 10 p.m. at that point. I was at the warehouse at 10 a.m. That's 12 hours of metal. It was getting long. I had to get... I had to get the heck to bed. It was getting late. I was getting tired. I am really sad I missed Internal Suffering. I'm super sad I missed them. That was a bummer. I wish I could have seen them. Pyrexia, I'm a big fan of them. I love Sermon of Mockery. I love the second album. Oh man, why am I not thinking of it? What is the name of that second album? Pyrexia, the first album, Sermon of Mockery. The second one, oh no, I can't sit here all day thinking on this. This is running my video up. System of the Animal. Wow, yeah, okay. I love System of the Animal. I used to like a hardcore death metal. Like I love the strong hardcore elements. It's great. It's a little bouncy, it's very bouncy, yo. But I love the first 2 Pyrexias. But I wasn't as bummed missing them because I already have a really good video of them on my channel from 2014. Yeah, it's not as, I don't mind missing the band as much if I already got like a cool video of them. And yeah, 2014, yeah, so I got to see them a while ago. Check that video out if you get bored. Put in, yeah, Robert G 305 Pyrexia Live 2014. The Violently Vomit, of course, from what I understand, yeah, from what I understand, they played stuff with Cephalotripsy, and they played stuff with Disgorge. It would have really been cool to see them, but they started at midnight and ended at 1 in the morning. I had to get the heck to bed. I was traveling the day before. I was traveling from 4 a.m. to 3 p.m. 3:30 p.m. just nonstop. I was exhausted. Then from there, we went on adventures in caves and hiking trails. I was just spent. And then I know I had Dead by Dog the next day. I had to get rest. Plus, Adam was driving. He seemed kind of ready to go. I've been to shows before where I was driving. I wanted to get out of there. I had a 6-hour drive back to the Florida Keys from Orlando or Tampa with someone who refused to leave. So I've been in that position. I didn't want to put anyone in that position. But Adam probably would have stayed. I was tired. I said, we can go. And he didn't fight it. So I think we were on the same page. Okay, yeah, so the Dead by Dog pre-show in the warehouse. I have a note here. On the Dead by Dog pre-show video, which is doing great, almost at 2,000 views, and the warehouse videos, you'll notice there's a lot of shaking going on there when I move it around. There was 2 things. One, I had a total deer in the headlights, D in the mouth moment. The whole weekend I was filming with 30 frames per second. Huge mistake. Should have absolutely been filming with 60 frames per second. So yeah, that's why a big part of the reason that was like that. That was a huge mistake on my part. God, I feel like a freaking robot. I doubt anyone's even still watching this far. Everyone's probably shut this video off by now. But and the other thing about, you know, those warehouse videos and the Dead by Dog pre-show, you know, I don't know who wants to be on camera and who doesn't. The people I knew, I didn't mind pointing the camera at them. You know, I know them and they seem cool. You know, some people, you know, came up to me and knew I was filming, so that was cool. But then, you know, you kind of get the occasional side eye. You know, I'm a fan of Joey Swole. Anytime someone gets mad about a camera, he always sides with the other person, never the jerk off filmings. And I was a jerk off filming. I get it, but that's why you see like a lot of shaking and jerking and pulling around. It was me, you know. I didn't want to sit here and hold my camera on someone. You know, there's some side eyes. I saw someone comment Elcat didn't want to be on camera. She was super cool. She knows who I am. She said it again. Hi, Robert. Yeah, she was cool. She was just very busy, man. She was so busy. She was running around and around, back forth, back forth, back forth. She was busy. She really was. Yeah, she was probably what would be the word? Yeah, inexpendable, invaluable. But yeah, she probably couldn't be replaced. Top priority. She did a lot. So yeah, I understand. Yeah, so I think I made a little note for that. Covered that. Okay, yeah, okay, so now we're at Dead by Dog. Yeah, Lord Humongous went first, and I think that was a really, they had stage props everywhere. That's probably why they wanted to go first. You know, I'm sure they didn't want to be under the gun between bands, have to rush. It was probably smart they went first so they could take their time setting everything up. When I walked in, you could see their banners and their stage props and everything all set up. Great show. I love the Lord Humongous. Yeah, and for the last song, Revoke of Mordant Red got on stage. And I'm pretty sure that was like a cover or a rework of Exodus, of a song on Exodus, Bonded by Blood. I'm surprised I didn't really hear anyone talk about that or comment that. But yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure that was Exodus, what's the name of the song on Bonded by Blood that I think they covered? What? And Then There Were None, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they were covering that song at the end of their set. So that was cool. That's one of my favorite albums ever. Mainly because of a lesson in violence. But yeah, Metal Command, Piranha, Strike of the Beast, Exodus, Bonded by Blood. Did I say, yeah, Metal Command? Yeah, that's one of the best albums ever. Teach you a lesson in violence. So Hexea, yeah, so here's what happened with Hexea. I shut their video off when there was still a couple songs left and regretted it instantly. There was a few bands I was thinking, I'm not going to film their full set for one reason and one reason only, just to give my phone a break, you know, make sure I have enough battery life to get a little video from everyone. But when I shut it off and I saw that portable phone charger was working really well, I thought, I'm not doing that again. I'm getting the full set of every other band. So yeah, much regret there that I missed the last couple Hexea songs. Then, Ether the K. Why the heck did I sleep on this band for so long? Fran the Man, jamming out all badass. Nicest dude on the planet. Knew who I was, which surprised me because I've never really commented on his channel. Never really talked to him on social media, but he still knew who I was. I want to change that. I'm going to start commenting on Joe Abba's channel now. He real nicest guy. He knew who I was. Yeah, nicest guy. Loved his set. Definitely check out that ETD, Ether the K set on my channel. Check out their album. Yeah, I've slept on them, man. I have it on LP and CD, but I only listened to it for a few minutes. Oh, I got to get those tracks on my iPod and start jamming it. I got the CD. I'll just rip the files. And yeah, Mordant Red. Revoke is the coolest dude on the planet. Just the coolest dude. Got to see him. Yeah, if you were there, you got to see him unmasked. You know what's funny? At the warehouse. Yeah, at the warehouse. I heard him talking. I didn't know what he looked like. And I'm like, thinking, that's him. That's him. And then Adam came up to me and goes, yeah, Robert, I think that's Revoke. I'm thinking, damn, Adam just read my mind. Yeah, Lady Lover, because I was thinking that. Yeah. And then after that, Elcat comes up to me and goes, Robert, don't take pictures of Revoke. He can't be unmasked. And I'm thinking, oh shoot, too late, because he was sitting in a circle with Dawg and like the Lord Humongous guys. And at the time, I did snap a couple photos of the whole crowd. Yeah, I did snap a couple photos of the whole crowd. And I didn't know it was Revoke. I just thought this is a cool shot, you know, just people, just Lord Humongous interacting with Dawg. And then I realized, oh crap, I took a picture of Revoke. I didn't delete it, but that's for me only. Yeah, but he did have sunglasses on. No, I would never post that. That's for me and me only. And it was an accident. I wasn't sneaking photos of him at the time. I didn't know it was him. Yeah, no, I didn't know it was him. But after the because Elcat said don't take pictures of him. I was like shoot, yeah, but no, but no, fully. But then after that, when I heard him talking, I was like, oh crap, I heard the voice. I'm like, that is him. And then I went up to him. I'm like, Revoke. We talked. It was cool. He knew who I was, and he said he saw my boxing videos, which was cool. He did comment on my drug video, Droot, which I really appreciated. He commented on that, but besides that, I didn't know like he knew about my boxing videos or anything. I talked about sparring with him. He said he's down. You know, he's in Texas. Hey, if he's down to do a sparring video, I'll fly out there. Next time More Than Red plays on a Friday night or a Saturday night, I'll freaking go. Check them out. Do a little sparring video with him. That'd be great for our channels. I'll let him edit it. I'll upload to my channel whatever he's up for. I wouldn't do the whole thing unless he was okay with it. I would only upload what he approves. Hey, maybe he'll knock my ass out. That'll go viral. Yeah. Super cool dude. And you know, I don't know why he hides his face. He's a good looking guy. No homo. Or no, maybe homo. Yeah. I guess he's like what, 52, 53. I'm 40. He looks my age. I'm shocked when he told me how old he was. He's a good looking guy. No, in great shape. And I mean, you could just tell by the way he's dancing on stage, bouncing around. He's like the Energizer Bunny up there. I was shocked to hear his age. Yeah, cool dude. God, my phone's been overheating. I hope it's still recording. Yeah, I felt that. I was just, I was filming the whole thing, taking pictures with everyone. I did accidentally, I didn't even realize it right away, but yeah, I did accidentally get a couple pictures of him unmasked. But no, they're not going up. I'm not posting them. Don't ask me. It's up to him when he wants to reveal his face. It's not my place to do so. Those are for me only. Yeah, it was a total accident. Great guy though. I'd love to hang out with him again. So sad that video got pulled. And the views, it hit like, it was only up for like an hour and it was already like in the 200s, the views. So it probably would be in a couple, like over 1,000 by now. I'm so sad about that. Okay, next. The big one, Sam Biles and Friends. Oh, the man, yeah. And All Your Friends Are Dead. One of my favorite albums ever. Just the best. That set was great. Great set. He crushed it. A little sad they didn't play Dumb. I really wish they would have opened it with Play Dumb, just like the way All Your Friends Are Dead opens with Play Dumb. But, my favorite song of theirs probably is Degeneration. They played that. He dedicated it to me. Great set. Check out the video on my channel. I got the full set. Yeah, Sam Biles, I'd love to hang out with him again. The dude that came with him, I'd love to hang out with him again. Please, that'd be great. I'd love to see Sam Biles and Friends play again. See, up next is Melting Rot. Now, why that was great. Great set. Why the heck are the views so low on my channel? I uploaded every band. I'm pretty sure Melting Rot has the least amount of views. Y'all sleeping. Check that video out. That vocalist crushed it. Dawg crushed it. Yeah, I know, no bassist. They do need a bassist, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know. Maybe they can make it work without a bassist. But I love their set. I loved it. Check that video out on my channel. Needs more views. Yeah, Flesh Parade. Met the vocals after their set. Really cool dude. That video's doing great. Admittedly, just discovered them because they were on Dead by Dawg. But yeah, Kill Whitey is sick. That was a great set. Vocalist was super nice. Not an expert on this band, but boy, that was a great set. And yeah, that Denial of God video, it's only been up a day. Already at 4,500 views. That's impressive. Really good set. Got a couple pictures of a couple of the guys in their corpse paint afterwards. That was cool. Saw them the next day at the airport. Got a picture with the whole band at the airport. That was really nice. You guys probably heard their layover. Something happened with their layover and they missed the warehouse. So like they did a meet and greet at the beginning of Dead by Dog. I was filming the bands. I didn't get to meet the whole band, so that worked out. Bumped them at the airport. Okay, my last Dead by Dog video. Yeah. So, Sam Biles and friends. Two of the friends, the bassist and the drummer, I guess they drove right back to Pennsylvania. But the guitarist came back to the Airbnb. And they were up, and there was about like 6 or 7 guys total. They were up all night drinking, hanging out. Sam played his first show in 10 years. I tried to get a little bit of sleep. I had to get up early. It didn't work. I slept about an hour or two. They were up all night. But when I came out at like 5:30 in the morning, they hadn't been to bed yet. Sam suggested, hey, let's do an interview. I was like, are you sure, man? He's like, yeah, let's do it. I had suggested it a few days ago. Or actually, no, weeks ago. But when I talked to him on Facebook, I suggested it. And at that point, I thought, okay, it's not happening. I'm pretty much out of here. But he's brought it up. I knew they had been up all night partying, so I didn't even suggest it. But he said, let's do it. I thought that was great. I'm glad the guitarist, Sam, the dude that of the set sat in. I tried to really include him and ask him some cool questions. And so I'm going to talk about now with the most disappointing moment of the whole trip. And that is that I was not done interviewing him, and this dude, someone that was there that was really drunk, shut the camera off. Don't take my word for it. Watch it. My interview with Sam Biles. What does the guy say? He comes up behind the camera. And on the next episode, something, and he cuts the camera off. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't tell him to do it. I didn't want him to do it, but it happened. I know there was an easy solution. I could have just turned it back on again, but at that point, I was like, whatever. Yeah, I guess I was like, that's all she wrote. Okay, I saw we got 16 minutes. I'm like, if it gets too long, it'll probably get boring. Like this video. Yeah, I can't see where it's at, but I imagine it's long. Yeah, that upset me a little bit. But I don't want to knock that. The guy that shut the camera off, he was really drunk. He's wearing the incantation shirt. Some people probably saw him at Dead by Dog. He was cool though, man. He was really cool. Because when I got there, they all knew each other. None of them knew me, besides Sam Biles. But that dude, he was super receptive. Asked me about the keys, what I do. Asked me about, he likes like a different type of metal than me. I like the death metal, thrash metal, black metal. He liked I'm not really like some noise metal sort of type stuff, or like jazz metal. Like, I don't really know, but he was cool. Like, I talked with him a lot, but he was just real hammered, and I get it, because you could hear him chiming throughout the video. He was just trying to spice the video up, which I actually respected. It made it a little easier for me, but I don't know why he made the decision to cut the video. That did upset me. I wish he didn't do that. And I know. Oh, just hit record again. I don't know. At that point, I was just like, whatever. I was pretty much having to get ready to go. I don't know. Maybe it worked out in the end. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that was what I wanted to do, was just talk about Dead by Dog 2 and, strike while the iron's hot. Get this video up as quick as I can, while it's still fresh on everyone's mind. And I don't know. I feel very robotic in this video. I feel like it's very boring. I don't know where the views are going to be. I doubt anyone's watching till the end, but yeah, I don't know the future of my channel. So yeah, Abysmal Lords this weekend. I'll go at good old Churchill's Pub in Miami. I need to see Abysmal Lord. The last 2 times, something happened. The last time they played, I didn't make it. And the time before that, I didn't make it. So this time, the 3rd time's a charm. I got to see them. After that, I think it's time for a break. Vader's playing in a couple months. I might hit that up. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to slow it down a little. Nothing's going to top Dead by Dog 2. Nothing's going to top this. I don't know. Let's just hope he sold 400 tickets and there's a Dead by Dog 3. I'm just rambling nonsense now. So yeah, we'll wrap this up. That's all for video 41. Take care, guys, and thank you. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so there's some people I didn't really get to talk to as much as I'd like to. I was very busy. I was trying to film every band, film, take pictures, and most importantly, keep my phone charged. There were some people that I felt like I kind of said, oh yeah, I'll catch up with you, and then I kind of like broke away from them. Oh, please, no bad intentions, guys. I was just a lot of that was just me, trying to make sure I get everything on film and and I was trying to keep my phone charged. I was always on a mission. I was out there for my channel, and so definitely, I hope next time I can get out there a day early and just hang out with Owen Walton. I'm so bummed. Yeah, a few other people, but yeah, okay, yeah, I got that out of the way. Okay, video 41. I'll see you guys. Take care.